ASMR friends. We're again for dinner, Logos and I, and a little storytelling. So let me show you what I have here. For vegetables, I have fruits and vegetables. I have nice cantaloupe. There's Logos. Hi Logos. Here, eat this Logos. I have some nice cantaloupe. I have some romaine lettuce with green goddess dressing. And I have some big fresh cucumbers. That's for the crunch and the freshness. And then for the main course, I made this. I took some leftover rice that I had, and I had some fresh shrimp and fresh baby asparagus, and I roasted an orange bell pepper and a bunch of baby carrots and roasted them till they were soft in the oven. Added just a little olive oil and a little broth and mashed them up. And I added cardamom, which is a interesting spice. And so this is the dish that came out of that, with a little lemon there for astringency. And then for my beverage, some nice lightly sweetened coconut water. Very good and refreshing. Good. And then a very simple dessert. I have some fresh figs, and they're just so unusual, green fresh figs, at least for me, that I just eat them as plainly as possible. And this is how I was taught to do it. You take the fig. Now this is not dried, it's fresh. And you score the bottom in 4 directions, like that. And then you squeeze it till it pops out. Kind of weird. And then that's all sweet and tender. And you can eat the whole thing. Now I just have 2 left though. So, and I was going to tell my my unidentified flying object story, but I think I'll save that for a special occasion. And maybe I'll just talk a little bit about I was thinking about kindergarten, and my very first ever girlfriend that I can remember was in kindergarten when I was 4 and she was 5. So, but first let's taste this. Oh my God. It's really good. I really wish you were here to try this. That cardamom, the roasted caramelized orange bell pepper and caramelized carrot gave it a real sweetness, but it's spicy too. Here's a shrimp. The rice is kind of wet, almost like a paella, but it's really, really good. I'll give a piece of chicken to Logos. A little baby asparagus. is not a pickle, it's just an English cucumber. And nice piece of romaine with green goddess on it. It's good. I trust you survived Monday. Logos is eating my salad. Wow. So, I think I mentioned I grew up outside of Detroit in a small town. I went to Catholic school, and I didn't go to preschool then. But when I was 4, I guess I got some kind of special permission to start kindergarten. I think everyone else was at least a year older than me. Well, in kindergarten, we had an exchange student, a little girl named Emma from England. But most of us being so young couldn't really pronounce Emma like Emma, so everyone just called her Emily. And like a lot of the little boys in the class, I was greatly smitten with her. And I think that was my first crush. Now Emma, or Emily, she had cerebral palsy, and she could stand and walk just a little bit, but she had leg braces and crutches. Of course, that didn't matter. In matters of love, even when you're that young, I guess. So, around midday, after we had our milk and cookie snack, the teachers would roll out these little carpets, tiny little carpets, and we'd all lie on the floor on our own carpet with our own little pillow and take a nap. And immediately preceding, or subsequent to that, we'd wake up, and then we'd have dance time. Now, it was around this time that I started thinking I could fly like Superman. And I would put a towel around my neck and bounce on my bed in my bedroom. And one time I bounced so far that I crashed into the wall and just slid down like a cartoon character and broke my arm. So for the rest of the semester in kindergarten, this little carpet because she couldn't dance, and I had this big cast on my arm and I couldn't dance. So we would just sit there and watch everyone else. And it was one of my first happiest memories, just knowing that it was okay to be there with her, and there was something that we shared in common. Every night when the school bus would drive past her house, I would look at her house and just think about her, and in that innocent way that little schoolboys have their crushes, but that was my first crush and maybe my first love. And I think about Emily, and I hope she had a good life and has a good life. And I wonder if she ever remembers me. Probably not, but I like to think it's a possibility. I think it matters to the heart. The possibility, the hope for love is just as important as the manifestation of it, if that makes any kind of sense. Love is recognition, I guess, between two people, but it's also hope that if you're on your own, that there is meaningful connection out there, and it just might happen. I'm gonna try another one of these figs. So you make a cross, and then another cross, and then you squeeze it like that. It comes out.